All right, this is One-Eyed Jacks, and this is you're not fucking believe. Oh Jesus, you're not gonna believe this one. You're really not gonna believe it. Jussie Smollett and his attorney are now saying he's 100% innocent, and that the Nigerian slash Chicago brothers were in whiteface when they attacked. So that's why I thought this you can't make this up. So if you thought it was weird before, it got weirder because he got let off, and now he not only is he let off, but he's let off and he's innocent at the same time. Wow! So he paid money to get out of jail, and they got a sweetheart deal somehow. I don't know. The planets aligned, and now he's completely innocent. And once again, this is all my opinion. You know, I'm not an investigator in the Chicago PD. But let's watch this clip because you may want to get a barf bag before I play this. Ready? Brace yourself.
According to the court records, Smollett was very clear with police on the night of the
Oh
attack
yeah,
that his
yeah, he
attackers
was
were
very
white.
clear.
He said they had masks on and gloves, but he saw their eyes and he
Yeah,
saw
right
the
before
skin
his
surrounding their eyes.
the
Was that a
CNN
false statement?
interviews.
So just to be clear, he only saw one of the attackers.
Oh,
One of
just
them
to
he
be
didn't
clear,
see. He
because
saw
we wouldn't
one
want to be
through the
that
ski
clear.
mask. Again, he could not see their body. Everything was covered, and he had a full ski
Really?
mask on except the
And
area
you
around the eyes.
expect us
He
to
did
believe
tell
this
police
crock
that
of
from what he saw, he thought it was pale skin or white or pale skin was, I think, what he said. And that was
They
what
just won't let
that's why he
go of this
initially did have a
racist
hard
baiting.
time.
Why did he say that? He could have said, I don't know.
He could have, but this again, he's
But if
being
it's the
truthful.
Osendairo brothers, what are the chances that that's the case, that he saw
So why don't
somebody
we
with
have them on the
white
show?
skin?
Well,
You
I
know.
think there's
What do they have to say?
obviously
Huh?
you can
I
disguise
wonder.
that. You could put makeup on. There is actually,
And
interestingly enough,
remember,
a video.
remember,
I think police did
everything
minimal
is
investigation in
sealed,
this case.
so
it
no
took
one
me
can
all
talk
of 5
about
minutes
this.
to Google.
You know, if
I
this
was
thing
looking up the
had any
brothers,
more
and
red
one of the
flags.
first videos that showed up actually was one of the brothers in whiteface doing a Joker monologue with white
Oh
makeup
yeah,
on, and so
that
it's
explains
not
it.
implausible.
Couple quick things.
Yeah,
He
it
said
is.
that these
It's
police,
really
these
implausible.
individuals were yelling at him, these homophobic and racist
Okay,
smears.
we've got the buzzwords.
Why didn't he
Homophobic, racist
recognize
have been
their
fit in.
voices? He had just hung up, literally just hung up with one of them.
Sure. I mean, people.
Oh,
people
yeah.
say this as
How
if
would
this
you
is a
know that
regular
they're not
interaction.
the
I mean, if
same
you're
people?
walking in the street
This
and
is just so
somebody
ridiculous.
screams, you turn around and
Not to mention, it contradicts what we were already told by the two brothers. So it's 2 against 1 right off the bat.
You're being kicked. I mean,
And then you have this
is not a
cancel
regular,
check. I mean,
this
this
is a very
thing
brief
is
interaction,
absurd.
all
It's
of 30 to
absurd.
45 seconds with your head
I
being
think what
thrown
you're
around
seeing
by
here
punches. And so this isn't
is
somebody who's
Jussie is not some
digesting what's
actor
happening.
that
This
just
is,
had on a whim
there's
decided to
excitement
fake
and
this.
fear and all of these
Jussie
things
is
happening.
a
And so
Finally, I want to just play you a
provocateur, an agent provocateur. And what he's done, and once again, this is my opinion, is Jussie was sent to do this to form a distraction for the Trump no collusion determination. So you have to distract the population away from the Trump non-collusion, which has destroyed CNN and MSNBC. MSNBC, the Rachel Maddow show, it took a huge hit because she was just balls deep on Russian collusion. So they have to do something. So what do? They do a distraction, a fake event. This is mainstream media is involved. Now, when I say CNN, really I mean the deep state. They're run by the deep state, and they have the full support of Hollywood. Any actor they need to say something bad about Trump, they get. So they hire a pretty much unknown. Nobody knows Jussie Smollett, and they set him up, and you say, okay, this is what you're going to do. You're going to get, attacked by two white MAGA wet, So he gets the whole script down. He writes it down. He memorizes it. He does it. He gets caught because he didn't expect the Chicago PD to be as quite as clever as they were. So the Chicago PD, who isn't in the big club, they investigate it and they go public with it way before. I mean, the thing isn't even off the ground, but they still get their lynching bill passed. That was another part of it. So you got the lynching rope around his neck. You got the MAGA hats for Trump. You got the white, racist, race baiting attackers. So at this point, they can't admit that Jussie made it all up because people are going to start checking into Jussie and they're going to find out that oh boy, Jussie's got a lot of connections. Oh, he's really tied into the whole Democratic lunatic Democratic fringe that is trying to take over this country. And you have Kamala Harris he has a connection to. You have Barack Obama he has a connection to. You have Michelle Obama he has a connection to. It just goes on and on. He's in pictures with Kamala Harris. If this guy was any more dipped in sheep, he's been everywhere. He has all the right connections. So he's not just an actor. He's a provocateur, and he got caught. So the problem for the deep state now is they can't admit that because it throws shit right at the mainstream media, which they're failing as it is anyway. It throws shit at Chicago, which doesn't have, Chicago is just really getting screwed on this whole thing. And it brings attention to all the handlers of Jussie, and they can't have that. So there's no way he can have made it up. They have to change the script. So they get the spin doctors in there, and they go, oh, well, the brothers were wearing the white face. That's what it was. That explains it all. It all makes sense now. And we can't even fight it because it's been sealed. This is so wrong on so many different levels that I don't think it can work. They've bit off more than they can chew. I think Trump is going to go in there with a fine-tooth comb, and hopefully he'll get some people, hopefully not the FBI. Anyway, if they got Barney Fife, that would be better than the FBI. But whoever they get somebody in there and investigate this thing. There are too many connections for this to all to be coincidental. I'm sorry. There's just, these people are woven together 50 times. You have the attorney. If the initial attorney recuses herself, she doesn't even want it. She doesn't want to get involved. She's like, no, I don't think I want to get involved in this one. The whole thing stinks from A to Z. It's sealed, and now he's fucking innocent. It's ridiculous. That's it, guys. Have a great day. Sorry I used some profanity. I'll bleep that out. And if you like this video, you learned something, great. Just thumb it up, like it. Talk to you later.
There is actually, interestingly enough, a video. I think police did minimal investigation in this case. It took me all of 5 minutes to Google. I was looking up the brothers, and one of the first videos that showed up actually was one of the brothers in whiteface doing a Joker monologue with white makeup on, and so it's not implausible.
Couple quick.
That exclusive interview with Jussie Smollett. He's answering questions about his story for the first time.
He really is, George. And the incident has sparked both an outpouring of support as well as questions about what happened that night on a cold Chicago street. Jussie was very passionate in his account, detailing the racist and homophobic words he says his attackers used, words that we cannot broadcast. Here's the first part of Jussie telling his story.